Today, we are honored to have the opportunity to feature a distinguished leader from one of the most prominent FMCG companies in the United Arab Emirates, Ghurair Foods. With a rich history dating back to 1976 and a present-day market presence in over 20 countries. In this video, we will be focusing on the leadership insights of Mr. Djamal Djouhri, the esteemed CEO of Ghurair Foods. Mr. Djouhri is widely recognized for his exceptional leadership qualities and invaluable contributions to the food industry. Through this interview session, we will delve into the secrets of his success, exploring his leadership philosophy, strategies, and lessons learned from his experiences. Let's begin this enlightening journey into the world of leadership with Mr. Djamal Djouhri.
Djamal Djouhri is the CEO of Ghurair Foods, a food manufacturing and distribution company based in UAE. Ghurair Foods is a subsidiary of Ghurair Group, a diversified conglomerate that operates businesses across various sectors such as constructions, real estate, and commodities. First and foremost, on behalf of PIM MBA Group AE06, I would like to thank you for taking time off from your busy schedule to attend this discussion. Mr. Djamal, you have been highly recognized for your leadership and contributions to the food industry. In 2020, you were named as one of the top 50 most influential food and industry leaders in the Middle East by Food, Business Gulf and Middle East magazine. How would you describe yourself?
Really? Thank you. Good morning and thank you for coming. Pleasure to meet you here. So, interesting question. How do I see myself? Am I an authoritarian guy? Am I a participant guy? Am I the transformational guy as a leadership style? I think it's a bit of all. You can't be in a business as a leader just purely authoritarian or purely participative. You need to mix. It's a mix. The person is how shall I say? It's complex, and life is complex. So we need to be a bit of all, and because the authoritarian has certain positive point, so the participative type, being transformation is very, very important. And also part of the leadership style, it's important to encourage creativity and ingenuity of the people. You should not kill, regardless of the style that you have. You should be always continuing on being someone who has that charisma to encourage the creativity and the ingenuity. Some people they have style of really laissez-faire, laissez-aller. What's the Adam Smith in English? Let it be, let pass. So this one, no, I'm not that style of the guy you let really things out of control because situation may be difficult but having said that, but still you need to keep enough room for your team to flourish. That's so that you can unlock the boundaries, so that you need to empower them. You need to challenge them, but keep a positive pressure. Accept to be challenged. You need to a lot of listening to them, coaching, and also get into emotionally bound with your team. That's probably that I will describe myself.
You have been with Ghurair Group since 2004 and you have held various leadership positions within the organization. You were appointed as the CEO of Ghurair Foods in 2017, where you led the company's operations and strategic initiatives. Can you tell us about your leadership philosophy and how it has contributed to your success as a CEO?
In terms of that's part of, you need to be a visionary in your business. You need to see what are the major mega trend in your business and get the right team around you, because it's not a one-man show. You need to have the right people, the right talent who are in a team with you, who you can sail together in this difficult time. I think probably what's for me is to look into on the mega trend, one thing, and also to unlock again the boundaries in the thinking process and not stay on the on living on what has been done. So you need to bring your print. You need to it's a building, that this building of the organization, it should also you be part of the construction of the building for the future. So that's the way I would put. That's why we have done with the team some specific strategic decision into the expansion into our business.
Under your leadership, Ghurair Foods has expanded its products offerings and increased its presence in the global market. The company produces a wide range of food products, including flour, pasta, and frozen fruit, distributed to customers in over 70 countries worldwide, including Sri Lanka. How do you maintain a strong company culture and ensure it aligns with your business goals?
I think to ensure the culture, I think the most important point is the dialogue with the team, transparency with the team, and also not to blame in terms of a failure. So sometimes we need to embark into a project. Sometimes you should have the patience and also the how shall I say, if it fails, it is not the end of the world, because it's a learning process for the team, so that we can build up. And we saw an opportunity as a group. Where is growth? Are we going to grow in Europe? Are we going to grow in US? As an example, no, we decided no. We are part of the Arab Asian culture and African culture. We say, okay, this is the area we want to grow. And if you take as then coming back to the mega trend, if you take by 2050, the additional 2 billion population which is coming from the current 7.5 to almost 10 billion, it's coming into Asia, Africa, and Arab world. So this is where you understand the culture of this area, that the external culture, but your internal culture also should be strong enough to evolve in these markets.
Right. FMCG companies have had to adapt quickly to the unprecedented challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic to ensure the business continuity. How did you maintain business continuity during the pandemic, and what were some of the biggest challenges you faced?
For us, in the if we take a step back, and the thinking what has happened, the trauma that was happening there, people sick, people, the people scared to go to work. For us was the biggest challenge. We said, how can I ensure the health of my people so that we can continue? Our business is not a local business. Our business is also international. And also we are in the local market, we are into very strategic food. We're talking about flour, we're talking about eggs, we're talking about really a day-to-day food. So for us, the priority number one was to ensure the health of the people and creating an atmosphere and creating working conditions, living conditions that they should be in a sense comfortable with it, yet without creating the dysfunction into the production. And I'm glad to say that we have not lost production day during the entire COVID time. In the beginning, we put, we said, okay, there was a lot of people, you will read from many points. Okay, we took the people, our labor, we put them in a hotel. Said, okay, you stay in the hotel. They're not used to the hotel, and from hotel to the factory. That was fine. Then as we learned, we said, okay, let's now move from a hotel to another place. They said, but hotel is very nice. So yeah, but hotel is good for holidays. But it was a great experience, and I'm glad and proud of all the people, from all the categories. They have been really walking the talk, and live to the value of the Ghurair family in terms of, commitment and enhancing life in the society.
Hello, sir. The FMCG industry is highly competitive and companies must constantly innovate to stay the head of the curve. What is your approach to innovation and staying ahead of the industrial trends?
Thank you. That's a very, very important question. I think the innovation is is the name of the game. Innovation not only into the product, but innovation also how to service the customer. All this has to be part of the process. As you recall, we've been all the universities, and you see all the people when they write, they say publish or vanish. So you need to continue publishing. That we need to get into always innovate and and apply this rule to our business. If you don't innovate, I would say you innovate or pass from the site, that means you disappear from the market. So innovation is a must in our business. So again, how to innovate? You need to understand your current market, but you need to also look at what's happening worldwide. You need to also the mega trend. You need to see also what's happening in the environment also. So there are certain parameters, variables changing in our world market. To innovate, you should be able to anticipate. The French, they say, gouverner c'est prévoir, which means, to govern is to foresee. So you need to foresee, you have to have the innovation.
Thank you very much, sir. The global pandemic has accelerated the shift towards digitalization. FMCGs in UAE have learned that it's crucial to have digitalization infrastructure in place to continue the operation in pandemic. As you lead the digital transformation, could you please share the journey of your achievement?
Thank you very much. I think that's another also the new world. As we are facing today, definitely the automation, the digitization, it's a must. Not only into the process, in the production process, but also reaching the customer. Let's take the e-commerce, for instance. It has taken, it's growing. Is it going, the brick and mortars business will disappear? Probably not. But for the products which are convenient food, that will take place. So you need to have that platform to service your customer, on a regular basis. When I see when you drive or in Dubai, you see all this motorbike, taking a product from maybe just a hamburger to a few bottles of water. So that's a shift. So you cannot afford to stay on a classic thinking wherein you either distribution or production. So that comes to core point called data. I think unless you collect the data, unless you make it that comes reliable data, and also makes this data speak to turn into a business.
As final question, what advice would you give to aspiring business leaders and CEOs?
The advice to a CEO is to again to listen to your team, have emotional link with the team. You need sometimes to take tough action, to not hesitate. Of course, you need to have the passion for your business. You need to have a balance between your work and your family. That's important. I think these are and do not stay in the comfort zone. I think the CEO, you need to get out of your comfort zone and go beyond what was it easy, what we call it the easy business. Because if you stay in just the business you do, someone will come and take this away from you. So you need to be ahead of the game all the time.
Once again, Mr. Djamal, thank you very much for this insightful discussion.
Pleasure was mine. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.